Hi, I'm Josh from GMG. I'm here today to give you a quick operator's pre-start guide on the GMG Slab Scissor electric drive range. Here we have the 2632 ED, but as I said, this pre-start is applicable to all GMG Slab Scissor range. Before we start our visual inspections, all mobile elevated work platforms operating in Australian sites must have a maintenance record with the machine at all times. We fit the EWP pouch. This machine's not yet commissioned, but would normally have a commission date and a maintenance record on the logbook supplied. Once we've checked that and we know that our maintenance is up to date, we begin our visual checks. The purpose of the pre-start is not to bring any tools to the party. It's a visual inspection to try and identify any defects before they become an issue. So what we do, we like to start from the ground up. We're checking our wheel hardware. We're making sure we're not identifying any loose bolts or damaged treads of the wheels. We're also making sure that under the machine there's no evidence of oil leaks or oil dripping out of the machine. We would do a full walk around of that and check all four wheels, and would be checking our steering and our steer hardware for any obvious signs of defects. Once we're happy that there's no obvious defects, I like to have a quick inspection inside our two compartments. Again, no tools are required. This is just a visual inspection. We're making sure there's no buildup of battery acid around any of the terminals. There's no obvious loose terminals. All our insulation caps are provided, and our main Anderson plug for the battery supply is firmly attached. On our other side, we have our hydraulic power pack. We're just looking for any obvious signs of oil leaks or oil residue around that might indicate a leak. As you can see, this machine's perfectly dry, so there's no issue noted here. Once our visual inspection of the chassis is complete, I like to switch to ground controls and slightly raise the stack. At this stage, we're not entering the scissor stack, so we're not putting our hands or anywhere, so we're not going to put our prop down. This is just a quick inspection. The main items to inspect are to make sure our pothole protection is deploying correctly on both sides. I then like to have a full visual inspection of the scissor stack, taking note all our circlips and washers for our pivot pins are correctly installed on each pivot. We're looking for any debris inside the chassis that might inhibit the scissor slides from operation. Our final check from this slightly raised position is to make sure our emergency lowering cable is operational. So we're just going to pull on that so we can make sure in an emergency situation the machine's easy to get down. At this point, I'll select back to upper controls. I'll complete our inspection of the platform. We're just checking all our mounting hardware for our foldable rails. A quick visual inspection of our locking pedal. We'll check our self-closing gate to make sure it is latching and the spring is operational. We're checking all our quick release pins are inserted and our linch pins are installed. Next item, we're just going to test our foldable rail is latching in by itself, and then we'll finish up with a final operational test. So we're going to test our drive forward and back. Taking note that the brakes are engaging correctly. We're going to test our steer function lock and lock. And finally, our lift and lower. After this, we haven't identified any defects in our pre-start, so we're right to start working.